Showing you throughout the noon hour here that rain is coming down, not going anywhere far away anytime soon.
Yeah, that's right here, Brooke. You know, the nice thing is these storms are moving pretty quickly off to the east, so I do think by the time the sunset hour rolls around, all of us will be steering clear of the showers and storms. But you can see right now a pretty well-defined line. It is a pretty narrow line, if you will, of stronger showers and storms. We'll be getting to these stronger storms knocking on the Litchfield doorstep in just a moment, but we're going to talk about Jefferson County and here in Louisville in particular first. We do have some heavier showers and storms rumbling right over the city limits right now from Shively. Maybe you're taking a hike down Dixie Highway. We are noticing very heavy rainfall with this activity. There might be a couple of brief wind gusts between 30 to 40 miles an hour, but otherwise we're mainly concerned about very heavy rainfall. Down to the southwest, this is where more of the concern for the rest of the afternoon is for a couple of stronger to severe thunderstorms. Right now they're making their way towards Litchfield pretty soon in Grayson County, and then again in Breckenridge County. We're already dealing with some showers and storms in the Hardington area. Here's a closer look at the time of arrival of these thunderstorms. They're going to make their way towards Litchfield right around the noon hour in central time here, about 11:57, and E-Town eventually 1:01 Eastern time. So, of course, these storms are right on that central and eastern time border right now. We're also watching some pretty decent showers and storms to the north right now, mainly more of a steady rainfall event. But all of you that are tuning in from northern Kentucky and southern Indiana, the good news is we're not concerned about severe weather the farther north you reside in Kentuckiana. And here's the rainfall amounts, pretty hefty amounts coming in out of LaGrange here in Louisville. We picked up over a half an inch so far going off of this morning's thunderstorms. Now, as we progress into this afternoon, there will be kind of a risk for additional severe storms. Notice right now, this Futurecast model doing a pretty good job of analyzing where the storms are at the time being. As we get into that 1 o'clock hour, they're going to make their way towards Shepherdsville, E-Town, and Bardstown. Mainly concerned about spots along and south of a line from Frankfort to Shepherdsville to Hardinsburg for severe weather into this afternoon and early evening. The storms are going to be really making their way south of the parkways as we get into the mid-afternoon. And then again, they're going to finally clear our area as we get into the 6 o'clock hour, which is going to be fantastic news for the area. We can take a deep breath tonight. A mostly clear sky is going to be sticking around after midnight. Also, too, to note, well, the main risk for the severe weather will mainly be south of the parkways. Notice here in Louisville, we're in a marginal risk. And what that means, if you're in a marginal risk, that's 1 out of 5 on the scale of severity. This means that we might deal with 1 or 2 storms producing brief heavy downpours, maybe a wind event, but overall the threat for severe weather very low. Then the slight risk is issued south of Louisville. This is where there are going to be some severe warnings possible into the latter stages of this afternoon. But if you're in the enhanced risk, which is mainly for Taylor and Adair counties, that's where severe storms will be likely. And we do think this is going to be the focal point for a tornado or two as we get into the latter stages of this afternoon. The nice thing is, though, after today, we now can say hi to some dry weather persisting. And Friday is actually going to be the next shot of rain. And maybe you're going to be going to the Louisville Bats game later today. Storms will be moving out before the first pitch at 6:05. So that's some good news. So again here, Brooke, we're talking about Friday being the next chance of showers and storms late into the day and extending into Saturday morning.